Welcome back to Logan Lightning TV. I'm Ryan Stewart and I'm here with under-16s assistant coach Kyle Beard. Kyle, back to winning ways on the weekend, 3-1 over Ipswich. Good win?
Yeah, it was a good win. Great to be back to our winning ways after last weekend's result. So yeah, it's a good feeling for the boys, and we've had a good week of training, so looking forward to the next game.
Went down 1-0 in the game. Were you a little bit worried that there might be a bit of a hangover after the result against Lions?
Oh, I can't say no. When the goal went in, yeah, it was a bit disappointing, but I knew that we had time on our side and the boys would be good enough to come back, and credit to them, they did the job well.
Last 20 minutes against Ipswich, you guys really started to turn on the style and played some good football. That obviously bodes well going to this weekend against Rochdale.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, after the second goal that we scored and we'd taken that 1-0 lead, the boys obviously taken a bit of momentum from that, and I think Ipswich had obviously eased up a bit from there, and it allowed us to have a bit more space and time on the ball, and we started to play our phases of the play and build a bit of confidence on that. So hopefully we can take that into the weekend against Rochdale.
No big changes to the squad this week for Rochdale?
No, not as yet, no.
Back here with James Hodson, under-18 BPL head coach. Jimmy, decent performance on the weekend. You guys were 2-0 down and really left it to the last 20 minutes to start playing. Were you worried on the bench?
Well, you said a decent performance. I don't think it was. I think we just weren't hitting our targets with our passing and everything. The effort was there, but our execution wasn't there. We dug deep. Probably fitness got us over in the end. Scored 3 late goals, I think, in the last 15 minutes, which was pleasing, but we shouldn't really put ourselves in that position.
Were you worried on the bench, knowing that this is one of the two teams that you lost to this year, being 2-0 down with 15 to go? Thought it might be a case of deja vu?
Yeah, it was a little bit like that. I know once we scored 1 goal, we're going to kick on. Whether we got all 3 like we did was another story, so it was pleasing.
Rochdale on the weekend, big game just down the road, massive derby, a game that's probably going to have a lot of feeling that we really want to win. Are you going to do anything going into this one?
No, we won't change a thing. We'll just play our football. As long as we play our football, go a long way to win the game. Obviously, Rochdale, you got to be up for them battles. Local derby, like you said, you really got to win the battle before you win the game.
Back here with Philip Randall, reserves assistant coach. Phil, 3 points on the weekend. Good win again against Ipswich. What are your thoughts?
Good, and finally, and deserved. It's been a long time between wins, not consistent enough, but it was good. We scored first. They did equalise, and that's normally when we fall apart, but credit to the boys, they stuck to it. Got obviously the winner, and then a third one right at the end to put a nail in the coffin. I think 3-1 was deserved. We changed our team, we changed our not formation as such, but positionally we changed. And I was talking to the Ipswich boys, and they were full strength. So to know that we beat a full strength reserves team is good. Good confidence and good result.
There were some glowing comments by the Ipswich reserves coach after the game. We completely dominated the second half, and he said he was a little bit surprised, given where we are on the ladder, that we played that well and dominated the match so thoroughly. It's always good to hear those sorts of comments.
Yeah, it is. I've known Brownie for a little while now, when I used to play out Ipswich way. And for it to come from another coach, it's just reinforcing what we say to the boys ourselves. We know the boys are capable of doing it. They just don't do it. I don't know why. I don't know what sets it off. So to come from another coach, it's the praise that the boys deserved for a good performance. But now we've got to build on it. From tonight's performance at training, it wasn't the best. So hopefully that's just a bit of a bump in the road and we can perform on Saturday.
It's a big game on the weekend, and what's turned out to be a bit of a crazy league. There's only 3 points between dead last and third, which is, crazy when you think about it. Rochdale are right near us on the table. Really important that we take three points here.
Yeah, it is. The table means nothing when it comes to a local derby. Rochdale, Logan, you always look forward to it in the calendar year. So form book goes out the window, the table goes out the window. It's about who wants it more, and generally who wants it more deserves it the most. So we put in the effort, we build on last week's performance. Like they said, we outplayed them second half last week, and he compared that to the Lions game when they beat Lions. So we can do it again. I mean, why not? It's Rochdale. Let's get up them.
Back here with James Hodgson, BWPL head coach. Jimmy, disappointing draw on the weekend. Although the girls did well to come down from 2-0 down, they didn't play too well by all reports.
Yeah, it wasn't really up to my standards. I let the girls know how I felt about it. I thought that was a game on a massive pitch we should have dictated. I just don't know really what it is with the moment. The girls were going through a bit of a flat period. But hopefully this weekend, Pine Hill, so hopefully look to get back on our winning ways.
Yeah, on Pine Hills, massive favour on the weekend, dropped their first points for the year, and now you guys are 1 point behind, playing them on this weekend. They do have a game in hand though. That must be a big morale boost for the girls going into the weekend.
Yeah, well, it's a chance for us to go top of the league. Even though Pine Hills still do have a catch-up game, they have to win that game. So if that's not motivation enough to go top of the table, I don't think anything will be.
And expecting a big crowd down there as well, the annual Ladies' Night on down at Cornubia Park, so there'll be plenty of support down there for the girls.
Yeah, hopefully everyone gets out and goes watch the first team play a bit and then comes over, and for Ladies' Night at the club, it's going to be a big night and hopefully we get lots of supporters.
Back here with Michaela Forshaw, BWPL striker. Mickey, disappointing result on the weekend, but for yourself, you scored 2 goals. You must be proud with your own performance.
Yeah, I am. It was a bit of a disappointing performance. We shouldn't have been in that situation, but we did come back, which was good, and managed to get the 1 point. So that was, yeah, very helpful.
Jimmy mentioned that he thought you guys going through a bit of a flat spot, but as we said, you guys play Pine Hills on the weekend. Massive chance to go top of the table. Surely the girls got to be pumped up for that.
I definitely think everyone is. There will be a good atmosphere there, also with being Ladies' Night. So, yeah, hopefully everyone will really just put in 100%.
Back here with Nick Croydon, BPL head coach. Croyd's crazy result on the weekend. 16s, 18s, reserves all getting the job done, and then a result that probably no one saw coming in the first team. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, no, it was really disappointing. Boys' effort was there, and which is always what you want. Effort's there. Some days it's just not your night, and it certainly wasn't our night. So, really proud of the fact that the 16s, 18s, and in particular the reserves got the points. That had been brewing for a while, and it's just a shame we couldn't get the clean sweep on the weekend, so we've let the club down a little bit there, but can't fault the boys' effort because I'm pretty sure they can all walk off saying they gave 100%.
The mood in the camp this week's been pretty good. I think people are kind of brushed past that result and seen it for what it is. And we're going into a massive game against local rivals this weekend. Boys must be up for that game.
Yeah, obviously with the rain this week, it's changed our program slightly, so we've designed a program that we felt that was comfortable for our squad, and it was really productive training Monday. What we did Tuesday was good, and then tonight was good again, and got a lot out of it. So very rewarding. Tick boxes ready for Saturday, and it's Roachdale. Who's not ready for that one?
Many changes to the squad going into it?
A couple. Yeah, have to. Don't win games, boys don't keep spots. And pretty much tell the boys if they win, makes it very hard for me to change. So certainly some opportunities will be given. And obviously some loyalty will be shown as well, because obviously one bad game doesn't lead to wholesale changes either. So there'll certainly be some inclusions there, but we'll wait and see till Saturday. So
just after halfway in the season now, probably a good time to readdress some of the goals for the club going forward. 3rd in the BPL Championship at the moment, within touching distance of the top, and personally in the top team towards the top of the ladder. Obviously lines have broken away a little bit, but within striking distance, what do you see as the goals in both the BPL Championship and the first team for the end of the year?
For the end of the year, probably wasn't expecting that question tonight. but goal's still to win the league. If that's winning the premiership or the minor premiership or winning the grand final, that's still our goal. You see how you wish. To do that, we've got to stay in the 4. So our goal is still to maintain that. Club championship wise, I think it'll be very difficult to mow down lines from here. There's just too much depth there. So certainly 2nd in the club championship would be a very good achievement for our club in a short space of time. We're not that old, and you're well aware of that. So if we finish 2nd, that would be a great achievement. If we finish 1st, obviously lines have fallen apart in 4 grades. And anything out of the 4 for the club championship would be disappointing. So our goal would certainly be to finish 2nd there. A few premierships between the 4 grades would be great. And certainly the goal would be all 4 teams making the top 4.